Hello, friends, and welcome on back. Here with another plan with me for the week of September 8th through the 14th of 2025. I used the pink planner shop kit called Autumn Farm, which I purchased as a printable, print and cut myself. I paired with it a matte bronze foil bundle in leaves. As with the last two Plan With Me's, I did film these as talk-through videos, which I did just decide to scrap as talk-throughs and just do a voiceover because I just had no energy when I was filming these videos. And I'm not saying that I'm high energy right now, but we're trying. This week, let's see here. So Tuesday, I had a dentist appointment in the morning. I had originally planned on going in a half day, so I would have been there about 11:30 or 12. But I really was not feeling good by the time I left the dentist. I really hate, like every time that they numb me, I just get, I don't get like sick, like nauseous sick, but I just get like not feeling good and stuff. And yeah, that ended up happening and ended up with a migraine. So I actually took the entire day off on Tuesday, and I took Wednesday off as well, just because I wasn't feeling good, unfortunately. This week, I also did buy another board game. If you watched my Playing With Me last week, which you should, I guess I shouldn't say you should have, you should. I was talking about how I couldn't stop buying board games. Well, guess what I did this week? Bought more board games. I can't help it. What did I buy this week? I think this might have been the week I bought, The Dark Quarter, which is a choose your own adventure type of board game set in a like mystical New Orleans. It's really cool. I haven't had a chance to play it. You can play it as solo, which I pretty much at this point in my life, or at this point in, well, I guess my life, yeah, I'm only buying board games that have the ability to have a solo mode just because it's easier for me personally. No offense to any games that don't have a solo mode. I don't have anybody to play with consistently, and I hate teaching people how to play board games, which I know sounds so stupid, but like, because I mean, I love doing it at Gen Con, but like teaching my friends how to play board games, I hate it. Because I'm like, I can choke them out if I need to. I can't choke out people. I don't know. It's just weird. But yeah, so I bought a game and then I backed another game because I was just in a super bad mood on Friday. Saturday and Sunday were pretty busy days. I got a lot of coffee this week, which was always good, but I'm going to go ahead and start on the day by day, and then if I catch up with myself on the video, I will talk about something else. So on Monday, the first thing I marked was Coffee Monday. I did go to work on this day, and then I actually had to email. So last week I was talking about how my name was messed up on my insurance. Well, this was the day that I found out that my date of birth was also wrong on my insurance, so I had to email her again to get that fixed. I did do some reading, and then when I got home, I had a YouTube binge, tidied up my desk. Of course, I had a headache, and then I had some planning time. Tuesday, I slept like absolute shit overnight, and then I had my dentist appointment. I got Dunkin', and the cool thing was I actually got a free coffee because I had enough points on my Dunkin' app to get a free coffee, which is cool. Was not feeling good, like I said, so I did text my supervisor, I guess, and ended up staying home from work, or not going to work. I did have to run to Dollar General. I got some dog treats for the dog Jake, which I talked about a couple weeks prior. And I also got some jugs of water because it is like hell trying to get to the water dispenser at work. So it's just easier for me to not have to use it. I did also have, so my sister had left her tower for me to use, like her old computer, and she left it, and so I was like, well, screw it, I'll just take it. So my brother was nice enough to help me set up my computer. He set up part of it on Tuesday, and then we finished on Wednesday. Wednesday, again, like I said, was not feeling good, so I did text my supervisor again, and I slept in. I did pull some stickers, and then I did message the seller on Reddit for a game that I purchased from them. I cooked and did the dishes and then finished the Paradise Problem on this night. On the 11th, that is the day that we celebrate our dog Charlie's birthday. I had to work and I was just in a super shitty mood. I started reading a book called Blue Sisters, and I, of course, had another headache. And then I found out that my pay stub was also messed up. So I know this sounds really petty, but I was told that I was going to be making $17 an hour, and my pay stub said $16 an hour. So the next day I had to go into work and talk to my supervisor and say, hey, I don't mean to be an asshole about this, and if it can't be fixed, it's not a big deal. But I was also told, and I dug through my emails to try to find where it was documented in my notes that I was gonna get paid 6 or 17 an hour. So I did get that fixed. And then I went to bed early because I was so over life at that point, I guess. Friday was payday, which was super awesome. And then I did send the money for the games on Reddit. And then I had to work. And like I said, I did have to talk to my supervisor about my issue with my pay stub. She looked it up and it was indeed messed up. And so she submitted that off. Well, she had our principal submit it to central office so that it could get fixed. I did make my car payment on this day. I was super excited. It was the first car payment in like 2 or 3 months that I made with my own money, which is super nice. And then I was just in a really pissy mood, and I wasn't going to. So there's a game called Dinogenics, which is kind of like Jurassic Park in a board game, is how I describe it. And I kept going back and forth, like, no, I'm not going to back it. I'm not going to back it because it was quite expensive. But I ended up backing it because I was just super pissed. And I'm like, I just need something to make me happy. And Dinogenics happened to be it. So I'm very excited to get that. That should be here by the end of the year, which is super exciting because I ended up getting, so the reason it was so expensive is because the game that I actually technically was up for crowdfunding was an expansion, but I didn't have the base game, and the base game is damn near impossible to find because it is an older game and it's quite expensive. So yeah, I ended up basically I ended up backing a combo bundle of the base game and the expansion. So that's why it was so expensive. Saturday, I woke up not feeling super great, and I did have to send money over to pay for a sweater that I ordered from a local shop. I had some coffee and watched YouTube, and I did some editing while that was happening. I did laundry, painted my nails, and then I did end up getting some gas. My mom and I went out to dinner, and then we got Dunkin' because why not? And we went and got groceries. I think we went to like Payless, which is basically Kroger, but not Kroger. Sunday, woke up and started some laundry and did some editing. I had to water the plants. We went to Walmart. We went to Walmart in a town that is not the town that we live in, because we did go to Big B and we do not have a Big B. I wish we had a Big B, but we do not. And then I used this really sad little Winston from Nightingale Paper Co. to mark prepping for the week because, I had to go to work the next day, and I just had a super nasty headache, took a shower, and went to bed early. But yeah, so that is the finished spread. I don't really know what I'm doing right now. Probably talking, and should have probably edited it out, but I just cannot be bothered sometimes. I get so lazy when it comes to editing. I really just don't. I hate editing, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. I'm terrible. Anyways, there is a sneak peek of next week's spread. Pretty excited about it. There is, oh, there's a big sneak peek of next week's spread. But yeah, that is the finished spread. Everything I have left in the kit. So what I'm showing you right here, I did kind of quote unquote custom make myself some labels. This kit did come with some like decorative strips, but didn't come with any decorative strips, and I really found myself liking to use those, especially on busier days to mark work. And so I ended up just color matching the colors in the kit. The kit did come with some pattern boxes, so I just cut those up. And yeah, that is everything I have left in the kit and the foil bundle. So I hope, if you guys have any questions, please let me know down in the comments. Stickers are listed in order of appearance, but I know sometimes that can get a little confusing. So if you have any questions, just let a girl know and I will help you out. Otherwise, I hope you all have a fantastic day, and until I see you next time, bye-bye.